So hello everybody. So what is STEPS? STEPS is STEPS, and it stands for Start Toward Effective Preparations for Success. And I started about probably like 2015, 2016, and it's to motivate, encourage, and inspire people into action. So that's what it stands for, and that's what it is in a nutshell. And just kind of like, and the name came when I was in college actually. So I'm 37 now. It was like about, I think around 2004, 2005. And I was doing something for class, and we had to do like a business plan. So the name came to me, STEPS, Start Toward Effective Preparations for Success. So that came to me, and I wrote it down, did this business plan, and I knew it would be something that I would actually, put into action one day. And I just held on to it. I just kind of held on to it. So fast forward probably like 11 years later, when I started to kind of move a little bit into it, start doing some things. And that's how I started. From a class project, had the name. So that's what I talk about, STEPS, Start Toward Effective Preparations for Success. So what are the 5 areas that I want to focus on in the program? I do have a few notes just to make sure I get it, because I had, from the website, everything is on my website, but I did want to make sure I took it directly from there. So we talk about spiritual growth, empowering women, goal setting, healthy lifestyle, healthy living, same thing, and self-image. So briefly about each one. Self-image, how you see yourself is very important. So that's why I put that in there. You have to have a positive self-image, because how you see yourself is who you are and who you become. If you see yourself as a victim, that's how you're going to act as a victim. When it comes down to spiritual growth, I felt that was important too. Being saved, being a young lady, being saved, it's very important to have a foundation in Christ. If you don't know Jesus, I always talk about getting people to Jesus, getting to know Him, know who you are in Christ first, so you can walk in your purpose and your destiny. Healthy living. I am a nutritionist. I went to school at Delta State University, and I do have a degree, and I majored in nutrition and dietetics. So I always incorporate that in, because it's very important. Most of the diseases and everything we see comes from how we eat and how we take care of ourselves. So I think it's very important to be, it's being women of purpose and destiny, being people in general. How are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking those necessary steps to have a healthy lifestyle? Not saying you're perfect, not saying everything is exactly how you want it to be, but just want to encourage people to take steps, whether it's exercise, get more fruits and vegetables, drinking water. That's a very important factor. Next thing, empowering women. I'm a woman, so it's important for me to still be able to empower other women, to help other women, whatever facet that may be. It may be in healthy eating. It may be in how you see yourself. It may be in walking your purpose, knowing who God called you to be. It may be being a mom. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I have 1 on the way. So it's a lot of things I'm still learning. Being a wife, I almost been married 10 years. About to have 4 kids this year. So it's a lot in that, a lot of dynamics, a lot of things you learn, a lot of things you have to maybe set priorities in. So I'm learning all of those things of God, just kind of take me through each season. So it's very important to empower women, to let women know who they are in Christ, and that there's nothing you can't do, and there's greatness inside of you. And the last thing is goal setting. We all have different goals, maybe in the business. Like I have a Mary Kay business. I started that in 2018. Working on some other things as well, and my mind is always going. I know I see a lot of people saying they're bored. They came to me like, I said, like, I'm bored. I'm thinking like, there's always something to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm never bored, even though I'm not working at 8 to 5 anymore. I'm never bored, and that's because I'm always, thinking of something, or God is always giving me an idea, or I'm working on something. So I'm never bored being a mother. There's plenty to do, even if you just did that. But just as always, just have some kind of goal, have some kind of vision for your life. Even if you miss the mark, you can always go back at it. You know what I'm saying? So have some kind of vision, have some kind of goal. So those are the 5 things that STEPS deals with. So my motto for STEPS is small steps equals big change. And I did that because I think it gives people a practical way to approach, even when it comes down to eating. And, I do a lot of videos about healthy lifestyle or healthy tips and recipes. And I think that a lot of times, from my experience when talking to people, when I used to work in a community setting, And a lot of times people, if you've been eating a certain way 30 years, 40 years, and you're talking to a person about eating a healthy lifestyle, it's kind of like they get it, but it's like it has to be practical. So break it down, and then still go back to goals as well. Your goal maybe to eat a fruit every day, a vegetable every day. Make it like practical, small steps that will lead to something big. So you may not be at that point yet where you want to be, where you're cooking every day or you are eating fruits and vegetables every day, but if you decide to do it 3 times a week, you know. So my approach is, when it comes down to this, is small steps. If it's in any area of life, take small steps. You may not be where you are, where you want to be. Start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You have to start. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want to finish, but you can't, you know, you have to start somewhere, but you know your goal is to finish it out. So my motto is small steps equals big change. So I believe if you take those small steps and be consistent with it, you will eventually see changes that you want to see. Even though it may be slow at times, it may be fast at times. It may go fast for some, but for you it may be taking a little longer. But just to stay encouraged, if you keep taking those consistent steps, you are going to see change. You're going to see improvement, I believe, in what you believe in God for. So that is my motto for my program that I started a few years ago. So I just want to let you know about that. But if you want to know more about it, some things I have done, and I will be working on some newer things this year, you can go to www.stepsforchange.net and you can get more information. Also, the book that I wrote, my first book, Devotional for Teens and Young Women, is on there and you can purchase from the website. So just a few things on there just so you can get a gist of what I'm doing and what, you know, kind of like what does it mean behind the scenes, like the scene steps, or where did that come from. So hope y'all enjoy the website, check it out, and I'll see you later.